How long is heroin detox? Part 1. Certainly, anyone with a heroin addiction problem would want to stop using it. The point is, anyone can get addicted to heroin. Age, education level and gender are not important. What is the history of heroin? Is heroin addiction difficult? Heroin is one of the most complex drugs. It is derived from morphine and quickly becomes addictive. It is considered that from the second dose the person becomes dependent on heroin. It can be consumed by intravenous injection, snorting or smoking. Many people try other drugs first and then switch to heroin. The addiction it creates is extremely intense and strong. For this reason, the detoxification process is difficult and demanding. In addition to physical addiction, there is also mental addiction, which in some cases turns out to be a more serious problem. The process of rehabilitation of patients always involves a large number of doctors and specialists. The duration of treatment is conditioned by a number of factors. First of all, you need to talk to the patient and find out what state he is in. The longer the patient is exposed to the drug, the more difficult the healing and resocialization process will be. However, it should be noted that after 14 days of rehabilitation the person is not completely cured. After discharge, we offer mandatory outpatient treatment for everyone, which lasts for approximately 1 year. The heroin addiction treatment process. From the first visit to nearby psychotherapists or psychiatrist, they will carry out the diagnosis, during which the patient's condition is assessed. During the longest treatment, psychic withdrawal from cocaine is carried out, which in many cases is essential. During the detox, we use world-renowned and recognized treatment methods. We use pharmacotherapy and many others, and the patient receives constant support from specialists. Our physicians enjoy an excellent reputation in the field of drug treatment medicine throughout the world. Heroin psychic dependence. It is necessary to determine why the person began to destroy himself in this way. The patient is directed to a state of medical sleep in which he spends several hours. During this process, he is exposed to audio-visual stimulation. In a conscious state, psychotherapists are faced with a mental block that comes in the form of the thought "I'm not addicted, I don't need help, and it won't do." With this method, information in the form of vivid images acts on a subconscious level. The end result is the formation of indifference and a negative attitude towards drugs due to a change in perception. How long is heroin detox? The whole process. Depending on the patient's condition, hospital treatment lasts up to 14 days. A team of eminent specialists works for his well-being 24 hours a day. After discharge from the hospital, the patient is not left to fend for himself, but the doctors continue to take care of his health. During out-of-hospital treatment, the patient remains in contact with specialists who follow and adapt their treatment. Sociologists and psychiatrists are also present to carry out the resocialization of the individual in society. You can contact nearby psychiatrists today to start the body cleansing process. How long does heroin stay in your saliva? drug, heroin urine, 2 to 3 days blood, 6 a.m. to 35 p.m. saliva, 36 hours to 48 hours 300 nanograms, ml 20 nanograms, ml. Subscribe our channel for future videos. Visit our website holisticmeaning.com for more informative articles.